Please excuse the mess. The SonarFeed appears to be having a few...
Welcome to SonarFeed Playoff Edition.
Look at that. You have the random
Playoffs.
people. The random people in the audience are happy back there.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Good job. Good job. Hey, thanks, everybody. Welcome into episode 145 of SonarFeed. It is tonight. It is just the two of us. Just the two of us. We should never do a duo again.
Never, ever.
So we are here to talk to you a little bit, talk about the world, life.
Yes. World, life.
Soccer, maybe a little bit.
A little bit of football.
A little bit of football. Playoffs.
We'll
talk about my decision last week whether I should start Colin Kaepernick or Russell Wilson.
Oh, huge.
I didn't tag you in it. I should have.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't. God.
But I chose wisely.
Obviously.
I chose Kaepernick.
Who had the worst
ever.
Literally, my brother was like, I've seen him have like horrible games. That was the worst he's ever had.
Did you see the video of him throwing it and hitting the guy's head?
No, but I saw
the one that sailed long, hit another one of the guys, like smacked him in the side of his head. The trainer, on the sideline.
No, but I did see one of him getting scared by a dragonfly.
Oh my God, that was awesome. Yes. So anyways, here we are. We're going to talk a little bit. It's hashtag good playoff karma has been recycled, and they're using that hashtag again.
Boom.
And so we'll talk a little bit about that. We'll talk about the passing, or not the passing, but the removal of a loved member of the Sounders organization.
Man, let me tell you, it got intense at the YachtCon.
Oh, that's right, YachtCon. You can give us your report on YachtCon.
I'll give you the play-by-play.
Please, thank you.
Our finest friend, Koopy, held no punches.
See, and I haven't watched it yet, but I heard it was so I want to hear. Okay, so you can give me a rundown on that.
I'm ready.
Awesome rundown on that.
That's why I'm rocking the...
I know, I like it. Your ascot.
Rocking my ascot.
Yep.
I don't know if you can see that.
That's pretty...
I don't know how to rock it, to be honest.
It's pretty sexy. Looking good.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I like it.
Let's go.
Anyway, so we'll talk about everything.
Yeah.
We'll talk a little bit about everything.
Sounds good.
So it is Monday the 26th of October.
Yep.
It is, believe it or not. Halloween.
Damn.
Because I've got a watch and I've got a computer that tells me that. And a phone. Because my Apple Watch told me so.
Did you get any pictures?
Right now?
Yeah.
No, did I? Didn't? No, it was from my brother-in-law. But I will say, before I finish the intro, that for my daughter's games, the watch is fantastic because it has a timer on it, and it's a really damn good timer. Stopwatch. So when the ref was going, I was able to keep up with it exactly. Instead of having to pull my phone out of my pocket, I was just able to do this because it was funny. One of the parents in front of me was complaining about how little playing time their kid had. And I was like, well, your kid played between 18 and 20 minutes because I could tell watching on my watch. But anyway, so okay, this is episode one.
Let's talk about it.
Exactly. Yeah. Episode 145 of SonarFeed. I am Aaron Riley, aka Sonar Riley.
Across from me, Hugo Garcia, aka Maybe the Seattle.
And we are today two gentlemen.
Yes.
Well, gentlemen maybe a stretch.
Scholars.
Yeah. We're here to have a Sparkle Donkey in Galazzo.
Yep.
Thank you.
Shout out to Sparkle Donkey.
Here at the Berliner Pub
and Galazzo.
Beautiful Renton.
Yes, beautiful Renton, Washington. Hold on.
Talk a little soccer with our friends. We have some folks here in the audience, including the
infamous,
the Folly,
the original.
It was originally Fody. Now then he was Folly.
Now it's Folly.
Now he's Folly.
Folly.
So I'm not sure what's going to happen at the next year, but the Fody joins us again after many years of Folly.
Yeah, no kidding.
After many years of being gone.
Good to see you. I've seen Mark more times in the last week than I have probably all year.
Is this why your tweet earlier today said something about this is the worst week of my life? Just checking about that coincidence.
No, right?
I'm not sure.
I know. No kidding.
All right. Well, anyway, so how let's talk about life. How is Mr. Hugo?
Man, Hugo's doing well. I'm doing well, man. It's been a good week. Seahawks won. Sounders are in the playoffs.
Yep.
You know, Cougs won, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, how's that game day show going on to
Oh yeah, I heard some about that. Oh, over Pullman.
Yeah.
I heard about.
I would
that.
go to Philadelphia over Pullman too, and Philadelphia is that shithole.
Yeah, but it was.
I know exactly.
I went on a business trip, kinda.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Nice.
Went out to Long Beach, Washington, not Cali, not Chicken and Waffles, not Roscoe's.
Roscoe's. I know. I saw that.
I know. I would have loved to.
We stayed at Disneyland, and there's a Roscoe's down the street, and we never got a chance to go to it.
DBP, my friend. I'll tell you about that later. No, I already told you about DBP.
Yeah. I know. Bad choice.
Horrible choice. But
I
it was
heard
cool.
you. I heard you deleted a prized possession of your brother's.
Oh my God, dude! I can't believe he put it out there. That's his first subtweet ever to me, dude.
It was awesome, and then NFL Networks responded to him.
I saw that, dude. I was like, killing me, and then he said, "I already said it." I said it, okay? I felt bad, and I said it. I
was gonna give him my login so he could watch it on demand, because I was like, "Oh man, he's mad at his brother."
Pissed,
oh yeah, I was.
When he goes out there to do it like that.
Yeah. Now, which one was it? Oh, it was the one on Steve Largent.
Yeah. He's like, "How could you delete?" But here's the thing: he set the recording for all of them so he wouldn't miss it. I'm sure.
Oh.
And we had like 5 shows, including Jerome Bettis, who's a bastard.
Yeah.
Because he, it's. Don't go there.
Steve Largent off the field is a bastard as well. On the field is fantastic.
Let's keep it at that. Let's always talk about our players on the field.
I agree.
Okay.
Okay. I agree.
And he fucking man.
Yeah.
And I didn't see all these names.
No, somehow I started recording the 30 for 30s. I have no idea when I did it or how I did it, but
it's a good series.
Oh, it's a great series.
Yeah, it's a great
but
series.
you can go get them online too, right?
Yeah,
so I was
Netflix.
like, but I went to look at I'm at like 100% full on my like 25 terabyte storage or whatever it is, and I'm like, what the hell? And I had every single 30 for 30 was recorded, every one of them. Because I didn't just record new ones. I recorded all of them.
Every single one of them.
So
nice.
All right. So, anything else going on in the world of Hugo?
Getting started with a new job.
That's right.
That's been exciting.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you, man.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you, man. You were influential, very influential with that. As were a lot of friends that were very supportive. So big career change going to the nonprofit world. But I'm very excited. I did not. I went into it with an open mind, and but I had certain ideas of what it was going to be like, but it's been like 10,000 times better than I thought. It's been super refreshing. Awesome. It's been cool, man.
That's good.
And I'm hoping that the same happens here for you soon. So I got your back. I'm seeing positive energy on Thursday.
Thank you.
For sure.
Yep. Thank you. I guess I gotta say something real quick. So we have the original Fody in house.
Yes.
And the other Fody, the second Fody, is watching us.
What up, Julie?
Julie's watching.
What up,
And I have
Julie?
to say, Julie, I'm disappointed in you.
Oh.
She just said that you're starting to look like Lee with facial hair.
Wow.
So with that, I'm ending the show.
And there's one reason I guess she's the Foley now.
Yeah, now you're the Foley, and next year you'll be the Foley. So, damn
we
you.
Love you.
I know, it's good. That's all good. I just decided, I didn't really need to shave much right now.
All right.
I do have an interview tomorrow, so I have to figure out. It's not like a top tier.
Just trim it.
I think I'm just
make
going
it
to do
look
this.
Sharp. Boom. Some
and
lines.
that's what I normally do. I do like this.
Dude.
And then the cheek part.
Lets
right
them know you're sophisticated. You're a professional.
And then I always clean this up so it looks better.
And that salt and pepper, man.
Salt and pepper look. I'm not going to lie. I like it.
Dude,
I'm embracing it.
The chicks dig it.
They do.
Or the ladies dig it.
They do. And all the moms that drop off love me right now. So, yeah. So it's,
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Let's
good.
Go.
I warned my wife. I'm like, I'm sorry, but, all the moms love me right now. So, sorry, honey.
Shout out to Kristen on that shot of tequila on Saturday.
Yeah, so you're good. Life's good over here. I'm enjoying being a stay-at-home daddy right now a little bit while I hunt.
Yeah, speaking of that, how did your daughter do? I know I already got the report, to be honest, I think.
Yeah, Saturday they had a shutout again.
Nice.
So this is 3 or 4 in a row. Now, the funny part is, this one she actually had to do some work.
Oh, really? She had shots on goal? She had to stop?
Yeah, she had to stop.
Nice.
She stopped one with her feet and a couple with her hands.
Nice.
But the game 2 games ago, she had a shutout. The ball entered the 18 box, but she never touched it. She never had a chance to touch it.
That
Her
means
defense
she's
and her-
communicating well to her defense.
And her midfield and defense and forwards are strong. So
Nice.
it's fun this year. Her coach, although she is right now practicing, and she had to go up to her coach tonight
in the rain.
in the rain. She had to go up to her coach
Boss.
tonight and say, Coach,
Can't believe I said
I'm
that.
sorry. I'm not going to be there Wednesday night for practice, which I know means I won't start most likely on Saturday. Although I believe she probably will anyways because she's the only goalkeeper right now, or she's the main goalkeeper right now. She's playing every quarter, every half now
Nice.
for goalkeeping. But she said she's going to tell him, I've made a decision
Okay.
to go to the Sounders game instead of going to my practice.
And
Which is tough.
No, just
But-
let the coach know that we approve. SonarFeed approves. Actually,
Sounders Nation
it's encouraged.
approves, yeah.
Sounders Nation
Yep.
approves.
Yep. It's important. No,
yeah.
not mutton chops, Julie. Would someone remind me to hit her next time I see her in a non-violent way, of course? But
Yeah.
What's wrong with my beard? I like my beard. I'm
It's
embracing
great.
it. I like it. Wow, I'm getting no in the audience here. Hi, Lisa.
Lisa.
So, okay, anyways.
It's FF Lisa. Let's go.
So yeah, life's as good as it can be. Enjoying every moment. Walking the kids to school, getting them after school.
Nice.
Applying for jobs. I applied for a couple jobs this weekend. Had a response like that.
That's what it's about, dude.
So, anyways, yeah. So life's good. I'm enjoying it one day at a time. It is what it is.
Yep.
Life is good, and if you enjoy it and you take advantage of it and you actually enjoy and embrace it, and it's something that I've always had a hard time with being present.
Yeah.
It's great. And so life's good.
Yeah, dude, you're the one that kept me upbeat and focused on it. So I'm like, I could probably say some things, but it's gonna be like just giving you back what you told me. So you already know you're a pro,
Yeah.
man. But thinking about Lily playing, I went to see Penny's first practice.
Oh, nice.
On last Saturday,
Yeah.
and dude,
5-year-old, right?
5-year-old,
Yeah.
they get distracted easily.
Oh yeah.
She got
Squirrel.
that's exactly
Squirrel.
it, but it was on the ground. She saw a big
Yeah.
maple leaf, and she had to go play with it. And she grabbed it, ran over to my brother, and she's like, "Can you hold it for me? Can you save it?"
Yeah.
yeah. But it was cool. She had a couple nice ninja kicks.
Good.
I shared
Oh,
a
yeah.
couple shots.
Yeah,
It was-
exactly. Boom. Yeah, I love that. I love that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the best.
Yeah, she's a total ham, and I love it. She's great, dude.
I wonder where she gets that from.
I don't know.
Maybe you.
But I did get this weird sensation, dude. It was a weird first time I've ever had this. Like, I've always, I know kids are wonderful, kids are beautiful, they're the future, and that we do everything we can for kids. But it was one of the first times where I was out there, I was close to the practice field with the kids, and my niece is there, whom I love beyond
Yep.
anything. But I literally seeing all the kids smiling, giggling, kicking, and whatever playing. I got this weird feeling. I started getting all warm and happy, like the kids were having a good time and smiling and laughing. I started just smiling because it was a really happy. They were. It was crazy, dude. I got this I kind of connected with how kids just overall make you feel good about everyday stuff, the life in the world, man. It was cool. I know that's cheesy, but it was to me it was weird. I had never had that because I don't have kids of my own.
Yeah.
I only see Penny whenever I hang out with her.
Yep.
But it was cool, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It is. That's one of those things that it's, again, back to you have to step back and look at it again because sometimes you get too involved in it. And I sat down with my son today and we did homework when he got home from school. And then once he got his instructions, again, kindergarten homework, which is kind of funny, but
Yeah.
it's writing your name. He's like, I don't want to write my name. And I'm like, you have to. So I was doing the dishes. He was doing his homework. And I said, I bet I can beat you, get all the dishes done before you get your name.
Competition.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And he was like,
Let's go.
and they were good. He did a good job, so it was good.
Nice.
So anyways, and he had to draw 10 dogs.
Parenting 101.
Yes.
Bribery and
You get
race.
so
Let's go.
Our first question of the night comes from Britt.
What's up,
Vox. Britt Vox. Sorry.
Oh, Britt Fox.
You know,
What's up, Britt
James,
Fox?
Mr. James.
Yeah, love you, buddy.
He says, "What do you think about my Decision Day hashtag, and why is it not trending yet?" Because it was Decision Day, but he changed it to Decision Day for Deuce for Dempsey.
Yeah, no,
So-
totally get it. I think it's because a lot
Don't
of
give
people.
up your day job.
A lot of people were nervous.
Yes.
I know that I was nervous and I didn't get on Twitter till pretty much it was good time to go down to to the stadium.
Yeah.
So I think this is what it was. It's like it's new territory, dude. We have never been in a place where the last game decides the actual playoffs, where we might not make the playoffs.
Yep.
So I think that's my guess. People disconnected a little bit to make it like, oh shit, is this real?
Yep.
Oh, this is really happening.
It was a weird pre-funk.
Yeah,
and granted,
it
now
was.
for me, it's weird because I'm balling on a budget right now, so I didn't want to like
Balling on a
dude.
budget.
I didn't want to do a lot before a game,
But he's still balling.
but I'm still balling. But we brought our own snacks in. I actually brought a water bottle in this year for the first time.
Nice.
Which why I don't normally do this. A lot of the things we've done in this reorganization, if you will,
Right.
it's like we started
This
looking.
should be standard operating procedures.
Exactly. Oh my God. When you started looking at the account, we're like, we still have more money in the account normally than we do this time of the month. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
It's like, because we're not just blowing it here and blowing
Yeah.
it there. We're not spending $5 on a water bottle that the kids drink, 2 sips out of and then throw away. But it was a weird kind of flow of the whole day yesterday.
Yeah, that's
It was
what I
different.
think.
Yeah.
So but I loved it.
I loved it. Yeah, the good hashtag.
Yeah, and his
We're-
calls.
What do you say? Worthy effort. Worthy effort.
No, but his calls too were epic, man.
They were good. So
Everybody was just waiting for him to do the call and repeat with
Yes.
MC, dude. It was
Oh my
like,
God.
let's go.
Yes. And so I was not there for the LA game because I was in Disneyland.
Wow.
That was the first time Andreas has started even shits, right?
Yeah, your
And
favorite.
did I do that right? Did I do that right or
One
not?
of your favorites.
Even shits.
Yvonne Shits. Even Shits. Like I'm even. We're even scored.
No, it is Ivan Shits.
I thought it was Ivan.
Ivan Shits, I think so. James,
James,
correct
can you give
me.
us a call?
Yeah.
Can you give us a call, please?
Ivan Shits. But anyways, but it was great when they were doing the call and repeat on the lineups. And everyone around
It's
us.
a little quiet.
It was totally quiet. I'm looking around going, does anybody know who it is?
It totally was.
But yeah, so I got in early, which I got my Subway beanie.
Oh, nice.
It's
Good
really
call.
small. It's the only bummer. It's tiny. I think they screwed up that. But the design's fantastic. And my son, you saw the picture, right? My son with the cheese. You saw it, right?
I have not seen it.
Oh my God, you haven't seen it? Hold on, I gotta show you. This is my son in a nutshell here. Not a literal nutshell, of course, but that's Tucker.
That's
So-
an epic photo, dude. And that's the kind of dude.
That's the
that
hat.
photo,
Yeah.
is exactly why, when I was watching my niece play,
Yeah.
I was all
Yep.
happy and stuff, man.
Yeah, but that's what it's all about, right there, right? So
Dude, and I don't have kids, but as
I have
you get
two.
older,
I have 2. You can have if you want
no,
them.
that's okay. That's okay. I got my own niece and it's plenty. But
Okay. Or if you want to, let me know.
I'm starting to kind of it clicks why everybody's I love kids. And I love them.
Hey, I think we have a special guest. Adam's watching with the kids, and they're all saying hi to us.
What up?
How you doing?
What's up?
I couldn't listen to the voice, but I will listen to it later. So I saw you, and it was
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
We parked, walked into Merchants as we always do.
Took a power shot.
Took a power shot with you and my wife.
Yep.
Talked to my wife
And Brian?
and Brian.
Yeah.
That was great. Met Colton from Texas
Yeah.
and his dad.
And his dad.
Kurt, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, his dad,
Great,
Kurt.
great guys.
Yeah, he was cool, man.
Saw a
did
bunch of
shout
other
out.
folks. Rich wants to be helping out with the SonarFeed FIFA tournament, so I got to add him.
Nice.
I got to add him to the group. Saw a bunch of all the good usual Barrow folks, right?
Travis Erickson brought his two
Travis,
little
yeah.
sisters. I didn't know you had two little
Yeah.
sisters.
That was
He
awesome.
brought two little sisters. It was cool, man.
So that was like a good feeling. 'Cause like I
Yeah.
said, I've been kind of living in a little isolated world lately, enjoying
I was
it.
doing that. I know I was doing that myself,
And
man.
it's it's good to see everybody. So then
Yeah.
we left and walked to the stadium. I saw Jesse Emerald 013.
What up, Jesse?
And saw him on the way. Walked into the 90 to see the auction, the silent auction, and oh my God, people with too many points
Wow.
for Match Pass auction, so I didn't win anything there. And we walked into the stadium, got our hats, sat down, and Mitch was playing music.
Nice. His 80s kids?
All 80s. It was awesome.
All for his 80s
oh
kids?
my God, it was great. And then he played Debbie Gibson. I was like, oh my, it was great.
Can
It
we
was
get
actually
some
awesome.
90s
It was-
next time? Can we get
90s are good, but what I need to do is I need to talk to Mitch about making me a Grand Theft Auto playlist because It nails my Grand Theft Auto playlist. So it was great. And then James's voice came booming over the mic.
Yeah.
And it was like
booming.
it was so nice. It was just like it was refreshing. It was, and I'm not just like pandering to James.
No, totally.
But it was again. I wasn't there in October for the LA game. It's been a little while since I've been there. Life has changed dramatically since last time I was there.
But it's good to see that familiarity, those friends,
Yes.
the people that make you happy, especially with the change with Ross.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to bring it up, but we're going to talk about it.
We'll talk about it. Yeah, we will. Let's circle back on the end of the game on that one. But yeah, I agree. It's the familiarity, the friendship, and now we have a game on Wednesday.
Yeah.
If we do well Wednesday, we have a game on Sunday or probably Monday, realistically, because the Hawks are home this weekend, right?
No, they're away.
They're away this weekend?
They're away this weekend, dude. It's on Sunday. They're in.
I'm sorry. It's this. If we make to the semis, that's when the Hawks are home for two in a row.
Yes.
The 19th and 20, whatever else.
My guess is we'll play Saturday.
I bet Monday. They did No, this Sunday. But if we make it past that round, if we make it to the when
we make it past that round, let's go.
Yes, okay, but that's thinking in the future.
Of course.
But yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, the Hawks are gone this weekend. I forgot.
They are. Yes.
And then they're a bye, which doesn't matter anyways.
Let me tell you something.
And then they're home for
There's
2 in a row.
There's an app that's going to confirm it. Oh,
right?
I don't have the app right now.
They're home for 2.
Oh, I have it. I have it.
Okay.
Here.
Well, while you're looking that up, but again, yes, it was all about that the feeling of okay, we're
family,
home.
Yeah,
we're
friends.
home. We're friends. We're family.
It's good times. We're watching our fucking team. Pardon my French.
Yeah.
We're watching our boys. It's a big match.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. So everything felt right.
Yes.
And it felt really good.
Correct. We're at Dallas, and then it's a bye week.
Bye week.
We don't come back here until November 15th.
15th?
Yep.
Which that is the bye week for the Sounders. I mean, that's the bye week for the MLS players. What about the next 2 games?
After that, we play home on the 22nd, so it's back-to-back.
And the 29th?
It's another home.
Yeah, okay. So then we would
3 home matches.
When.
Great recovery.
We would have to play on probably the 23rd or the 30th.
This guy.
23rd or 30th. I'm guessing it's a Monday night, not a Saturday night. Because if they do it on Monday night, they can actually erase the lines and get them to us for Monday night.
I hope they're not lazy.
That's what happened last time, if you remember.
All right, let's go.
Well,
I'm ready. I'm ready.
And then we want.
Oh, nice.
We want the Red Bulls or Montreal not to advance, so we can actually have a home MLS Cup on the 6th of December.
Shout out to Adam. Wiggle.
Yeah, that's when I was talking. Yeah, his girl's home tonight. Yeah.
He's like, he passes, he scores, he launches.
Oh wait, awesome. I didn't get that one.
Saw him at him and Bootstrappers.
Yeah.
They did the stream.
So before we go into the game, let's do this. Let's talk about YachtCon because we kind of got into the game. Let's stop. We're gonna stop like right before the game started.
Just kidding.
Let's go back and talk about
YachtCon. Going back
because we're all about raising money.
Yes,
we're all
we
about
are.
raising funds
For good causes, for our community, for our friends.
YachtCon 15.
Yes.
Well, I haven't seen the final number. Raised $3,400.
$3,500 about, and probably a little bit more coming in.
Fantastic. I mean, it was $3,500.
Super fun.
Yes, I heard. Nice ascot.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, the best part was I heard is that Fody got burnt, but the original Fody got booed twice.
There was an ascot lesson.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, that was awesome.
The dude was pretty legit. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was a great event, actually, man. Really well organized.
Yep.
You got there. You got your wine. I had a little rosé.
Ooh.
Yeah, a little rosé.
Tell me the pinkies out. Yeah, all right.
But I just found out, dude, you can't pinky out nonstop. Like, it's hard to pinky out.
It gets tired.
Yeah, so then we went to, I shared a video with Tim Blakely.
That was great.
Yeah.
Tim's great.
Where you just, you hold it.
He was, that's right,
yeah. Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Great. So you got your drinks. There were Top Donuts had free donuts there.
Yep.
Donations. You picked up your ascot, your shirt. The gear's pretty cool.
Yep.
Actually, it's really cool.
Yeah, they did a good job. They did a really good job.
Yeah, they did a really good job. The ascot is fancy, man. Like it's like silky.
Can I feel your ascot?
Oh, feel my ascot. Hashtag feel my ascot.
His ascot feels very nice.
Let's just talk about that on Twitter right now.
Okay, go ahead and talk about that.
And then the Q&A session hit. But before the Q&A session hit, they had this video. So they did their last 3 episodes leading up to their 200th podcast episode. Congratulations on the 200, by the way. That's amazing.
Yes.
and it kind of they talked. Jeremiah talked a little bit about how when they started, everything that happened, and then they brought on the video. The video was fun. It was him interviewing Brad Evans, like any other Brad, like, you know. But anyhow, and it was funny, man. It was so funny because it was just literally like us right now, just sitting talking, and all of a sudden, one of the best parts was when, because they were at Starfire Stadium, right on the right, you know, in the seats. And so it's outdoor right by the airport, and literally like a super jumbo jet. I don't think it was a regular plane, man, because you hear planes before, but this one was like super loud. And literally it stopped them from talking. And then they go to start talking again, but no, it keeps going. The airplane's super loud. So we literally just watched them watch an airplane for a good 45 seconds.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're all just watching them, and they're like this. Yeah, no, it was funny. It was a great interview talking about how his progression from when he first started, how when he first joined, how he dealt with the media, to being with the national team, to everything that's going on now. So it was cool, man. The Q&A session was awesome, and we did not hold back on Adrian. So Adrian Enauer made a surprise appearance.
Yep.
You know, the minority owner, everybody knows. He showed up with Steve and Roger, and got a little Q&A session. One of the toughest questions asked by one of our friends, Koopy.
Nancy, yep.
Yeah, she basically was like, what were you thinking letting Ross go? And basically that's what she said. Like, her tone, yeah, she was mad, dude, and you could tell, like, she was not having it. I was like, oh, snap.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome, dude. I wish you could have like been there to see her heat. Yeah. No worries. And well, anyhow, so basically, she like asked them, right, like, what were you thinking? And then Adrian, very smooth, man. The guy, you could tell why he's so good at playing poker. He nonchalantly, he's like, well, look, I don't take this lightly.
Yeah.
Every day, 5 tough decisions come across my desk.
Yep.
Tough decisions, and sometimes they have to be made.
Yeah.
And you know, we don't take them lightly. We love everybody that's here beyond anything because you guys are our hardcore, but you are our 1%.
Yes.
Or
exactly.
less than 1%.
Yep.
And when we make decisions, we have to make decisions based on what we think, how everybody, all the fan base is going to feel about it. And he said we basically only got a couple emails, no phone calls. We've done other changes and decisions where
well, to be fair, how many people at this table right now have a home phone line currently? One person. Yeah. Okay. I mean,
yeah.
Granted, but I agree.
Yeah.
And we'll talk. I want to end the show, not end the show, but I want
know.
to come back to that.
I know you will.
Discussion
I know you will.
because it's an interesting point of hearing his comment.
Well, let me tell you, she was still not happy.
Oh, yeah, I'm
she
sure.
was not happy.
Yeah.
So she's like, well, tell us, was it because of the money? Like, point blank. Oh, was it Britt? Yeah. So it was Britt.
Oh, Britt. Okay.
And he was like, no.
Yeah.
Directly, point blank.
Categorically, no.
We've already talked to other people right now. We're in the process. Some asked for more money, some less. It was not a purely money decision.
They haven't talked to me yet, which I'm kind of disappointed in. But that's okay.
Don't forget, who was he pointing at? Zach Wani. He pointed directly at Zach Wani when he said, some cost more money.
Yeah.
Now, Zakawani, I think, is a great color guy. I don't know how he'd be a play-by-play guy, though.
Yeah. So, dude, so funny. So they start asking him about what he misses most about Steve, about not playing.
Yeah.
So he mentions, well, man, it was great. It's the relationships with the boys, your teammates, practicing, lifting weights, getting ready for match day, doing the match, and then by noon you're done.
Yeah.
And then you can just go home and play games and relax.
Yeah.
So the rest of the night, the whole time, Adrian was like, yeah, you're not done by noon anymore.
That's awesome. I love
funny,
it.
man.
That's
It was
good.
funny.
Yeah,
But it was good.
So Brad, not Brad. Brad was the interview.
Yep.
You had Steve was local. Adrian was local. You had Roger was there as well.
Yep.
Obviously, Roger is Dude, that dude is Roger. We gotta
Dude,
get
he's
him
money.
back on the show.
Yeah, he's
now
money.
that especially when we get to the off season here.
Yeah.
He told me he needs to come. He told me
Yeah.
he needs to come back.
Oh my God, yeah.
And then they also have brought actually the fundraiser, the beneficiary of the fundraiser, and they came
Which
on
one?
and talked a little bit about Children's Hospital
Okay.
and the department.
Good.
That they,
Yes. I mean, $3,500 for Children's Hospital, and again, this is not like your general ward, your kind of quiet ward. This is where more of the
specific.
focus needs to be on.
Yeah.
This is where Obafemi Martins had a tweet where he's visited the little girl.
Yep.
And he's wearing the mask and everything like that.
Wow.
We need more of this, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Glass and sparkle
You say
donkey.
it and it
I
just
know.
magically appears.
I suppose we should do this
Cheers,
real quick.
man.
Yeah, cheers, man.
To playoffs.
So it was great to see that they did that, and I want to encourage them to keep going, knocking
Dude,
out.
they did a really good job. It was well organized.
The Booster boys.
Killed it, dude.
The Booster boys, from everything I heard, I was at my daughter's game, so I couldn't
Right.
do anything. But I heard they killed it as always.
Yeah.
They're great quality,
Yeah.
top-notch guys.
Shout out to Adam.
We're thinking about making an exception, which we rarely do, for Adam to come on the show and
The
do
only
it on
other
like a
person
Tuesday
we made that
night
exception
was
for
Roger.
is Roger.
Exactly. So, but I think Adam would be a fun guy to talk to.
Yeah, it'll be cool, man. He's really cool.
It'd be fun to have him on the show
Yeah,
and
we
kind of
were
chat off.
during like takedown stuff. We were talking about
Yeah.
sports and how he's gotten
Yep.
into it and the heated rivalries.
Yep.
And he's a big Rain fan.
Yeah, which
dude.
is great.
He's a huge
Yep.
Rain fan. So
Well,
it's
and they
cool.
broadcast the games for those guys
Yep.
as well.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's such a great job.
No, but it was a cool event, man. Definitely gonna look forward to
YachtCon
16,
16,
man.
Yep. And I will hope that it'll be on a day that was not conflicting
Yeah,
with
yeah,
anything
yeah.
for me.
Nah, that was cool, man.
That's good. Any other last words on it?
Let me see.
Good job, No Sadieta, Sounder at Heart.
Yeah, much love.
Et cetera, et
No
cetera.
Sadieta, you guys killed it. Much respect to everything you guys have done.
Yep.
Forefront of podcasting, Sounders
Yep,
community.
absolutely.
200 episodes. That's huge, man.
And bringing it to the folks and explaining things and having a good sense of humor about it.
Yeah.
And we have nothing but the utmost respect for those guys.
No question.
For those guys. We are the amateurs, if you will. They are
Yeah.
the professionals.
Yep. We just
So-
like to have fun. Like you guys do have fun.
Yep.
But, we're not X's and O's. I mean, we understand it.
And we do sometimes, but
And we talk about
not at the same level.
Yeah. Not even close.
So it's impressive.
yeah. I'm
And then now
we're
they're
more at
raising
the
money
FIFA
for
level.
good.
We're more at the
Yes,
FIFA level.
exactly. Yes,
You know?
exactly. Yep.
Oh,
So,
man.
okay. So let's go back to the game.
Circle to the.
Let's go back to the RSL.
So I get there.
Yep.
I arrive, and
And when you arrive, everyone bows down.
no.
Oh.
Everybody was very
Ooh.
welcoming to my dad, though.
Don
It was
Gawkin.
cool, dude.
Come on, that's awesome.
So my brother invited my dad to sit with him not in GA, but
In
he's
the prawn
going to the
sandwich
match.
heaps.
And I asked him if he wanted to come down and say hi to friends, and he's like, "Yeah, let's go say hi, people." And then came down, and I just because I talk about my dad all the time, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely. We love him.
And dude, literally, people called out his name
Yeah.
before I even introduced
Don
him.
Gama!
Don Gama.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Sarah was like, ah. She's like, let's take a photo. Let's take a photo. And to me, that's
so awesome.
I was telling them after the game, I went to have food with them after the game, and I was like, listen. For me, it's important to share my relationships with that I have with my friends from the Sounders with Dad, because I'm a big sports guy. My dad knows it. He knows that I go to all the games. I go to the Super Bowl. I go to the playoffs. I travel away, and he's like, "Mijo," which is like the Mexican slang for like my son. That's when stuff's getting serious. Like when he says "Mijo," it's like, oh man, he's gonna start having that fatherly, But he's like, I love that you're so passionate, but even good passions to an extreme are bad. And I'm like, yeah, he said that, dude.
Okay,
He
okay.
said even good passions to an extreme are bad, dude. That's one of his things, man. He's like, you gotta have balance in life. And he's like, do you have to go to every game? Do you have to go to every big playoff? Do you have to go to the Super Bowl? And the reason why I didn't have to bring him down there, like he's gonna go sit he wasn't gonna sit in GA.
Yep.
But I want to introduce him to my friends because everybody that I interact with all the friends is the reason why I do it, why I go to all so much, man. Everybody gives you so much love, and everybody's so welcoming, and that it's like, dude, I don't do it. I mean, I do it for the soccer, of course, and for the boys.
We all do.
But I do it because of what you said earlier. When you get to that familiarity of that safe zone, that you feel happy place, that's why we do it.
How many Mondays have you had a shitty Monday?
Oh, dude.
And you're like,
damn,
it's
I'm getting
pouring
a little
down.
emotional,
I know. I'm trust me, I get it.
Yeah.
And it's like pouring down rain. It's cold. It's all you want to do is just stay home, crawl up in your sheets, and roll into a ball. Yeah. And we come down here and do the show. Or how many games have you wanted to go to and you didn't? Well, you went anyways.
Yeah.
And you got soaking wet and you got whatever. But it is because it's a family.
Dude.
This is our family.
Dude, there's so many people that were like, hey, saying hi to him. And I was like, por esto, pa, por esto lo hago. This is why I do it.
Yeah.
And he went off. He only studied in J for like not even the beginning of the match. He's like, let me go back. You know, your brother's waiting for me. I was like, all right, let's go. But yeah, that right there for me was already worth it, dude. I mean, I was like, oh man, I'm done. Today's been a good day.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So let's go into the match.
Dave, who couldn't join us tonight because he's been soccering all weekend, said to my tweet about the fact that we were talking about YachtCon and raising their money and giving them props. He said, so meta, which is great. And then James made a comment here.
Love you, bro. Thanks, James. You're the man.
I love the SonarFeed show. Feels the voice of the fans. The fact that it's represented by Hugo and Aaron make it even better, which is great. I mean, that really is why we do this every week. I mean, we do it because it's fun.
Oh, yeah.
And then Jeremy just made a comment. The chat's not working on Ustream, or else he would add his unpopular opinions, but he is watching right now. And just so you know, my narrative is awesome, by the way.
What is it?
Juan Valdez says, this is back a few minutes, back to the phone call to Adrian. We all could have picked up our cell phones and called him.
Yeah.
But my narrative was about landlines, so it was meant to be specific, so my narrative is good.
It's kind of dorky that way, man. Sorry, guys. It's Sonar. Dude, come on.
No, it's fine. That's good. That's true. It is. I own it. I love it. So, all right. The game, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and 20 minutes.
Can we go over the lineup real quick?
Awesome.
Do you remember who all started? I was happy with it.
Yeah. Fry?
Yeah.
Leo, Marshall, Evans,
Papa?
and that was awesome. Papa was great.
He's on fire right
Dude,
now.
Papa, he fed off it, right? He fed off the energy. And Stephanie, a good friend of ours, from the ECS Armed Services Group.
Yes.
Stephanie, had
shout out.
how many? 20 Guatemalan?
20 kids from Guatemala with her.
And she rounded up 20 tickets. Yeah.
And, I mean, I was having fun with the kids watching them play, but that's a lot of kids. It's a lot of kids.
Yeah, two's a lot. Let me tell you. But that was great. A great lineup. I mean, Dempsey and Evans were on fire. I know Dempsey got the man of the match because he scored a brace. But Oba, again, I love Oba, but Oba played his best game in weeks.
Yeah,
in my
he did.
opinion.
Thank God. Because as he goes, we go, dude.
Ozzy played great. The whole team played great. It was great. Pineda came in, finished strong. Great first half, but 5 minutes in, 10 minutes in, 20 minutes in, we scored 3 goals. And then we kind of and it was great. If we played Big Papa. Nice. Yeah.
This goes out to Marco Papa.
I mean, interestingly enough, one of our fundraising targets, Lamar Nagel did not make the starting 11 or the 18.
Yes.
As a coach's decision. That's fine. I get it. It happens. Well, life goes on.
Yep.
But the 18 was dynamic. The 11 was dynamic. The 3 subs were great.
Yeah,
I mean,
Pineda.
it was.
And you know what I loved, and I kept telling a few people around me, we literally had on the pitch 3 players from 2009 with Leo.
Yep.
Leo, man.
Yep.
He had a fucking match.
He was great.
For being his age,
Yep.
Everybody, like, I've given him shit a couple years ago. I was like, dude, you are so slow this year.
Yeah.
But he just showed up and was so clutch when we needed him the most.
Yeah.
I was, like, so proud to see Leo out there, dude. I mean, everybody, but, like, you know, for us that have been following since 2009 and we know those OGs, those old school guys, it's like, and they're still contributing on the most important match of the year. Let's go.
When I saw Leo in the lineup, I was thrilled.
You
Yes,
know,
it was.
yeah. Grandma
so
makes a great
yeah.
point. Is it because he got so much rest that he was ready to go?
Juan Valdez just in the chat room commented also, I love the idea that the whole season plan was to save Leo for the playoffs. And I'll be honest with you, fuck yeah, because that is the opportunity right there. That dude is strong on the ball and so solid on the ball, and he is not afraid to he's like a Freeberg in that way. He'll push you over, he'll do whatever he needs to do and get the hell out of my way.
Yeah.
And he's good, skilled, talented.
Yeah.
Now, he came out after what, 70, 75 minutes?
Dude,
Great.
more than,
but then
than enough
he probably
for
could have
us.
gone 90 if we needed it. But we didn't need it.
Nope.
So bring him
Nope.
out.
Yep.
Get Ozzy out when he was kind of limping a little bit. Great subs, great game. I mean, it was they had their one little crappy goal, whatever. But I was, again, my daughter at 12 now. I'm like, she's watching the game differently as she's playing more. And it's fun because she's got an analytical mind.
She's analyzing it now.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm a geek like that too. So for me, it's awesome to watch her do that. And I'm like, this is what I'm telling you when you're out there. You put that pedal and you go all the way down and you don't let up. It's like I'm driving to RSL or driving home after an RSL loss. I put the pedal down and I don't stop until I get home.
Dude,
you just go.
I would rather lose because we got scored on counterattacks because we kept pushing,
Yes.
than lose because we stopped pushing
Exactly.
and let them get back in the game, dude. It's all about attack.
I know you guys were in GA, or you were in GA.
I was in GA.
But how many people?
Where were you guys?
I was in 146. How many of us were doing this the whole game? Oh, I did.
Everybody was, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Looking at the scores.
Absolutely.
I looked at halftime.
Nope.
I wasn't. I'm assuming I wasn't, but I'm assuming the people that weren't watching in the GA were.
Oh yeah, I was. The whole game. We were. They did, but they were behind. See, I kept looking over and over again, and I watched the entire part of it, and we were in second, third, fourth, fifth, and not sixth. But we bounced between who we were going to play. And so at one point, we were in second, and it was like, yes! And then Colorado led up another goal to Portland, and we're like, shoot, we're in third. And then we were in fourth, then we were in fifth, and we were back to fourth, then we were in third, then we were back to fourth. And so at one point, we were second, yeah. So second to fifth. It was awesome. It was great, though. I loved the whole idea of playing all of them at the same time at the last day. It was good. Stupid name. Decision Day. Great idea. So
I just saw a little shout out from Somos Sounders.
Oh, nice.
Which is the crew, Carito.
Yep.
And
we were here for when George was here.
Yep. They do basically they do a lot of the they're like Sound Our Heart, but for the Spanish-speaking Latino community.
Yep.
So it's Somos Sounders, which stands for We Are Sounders. And they had an interview with Marco Papa, and they're asking him about the LA Galaxy, and they quoted, "Los respetamos, pero no les tememos," which means we respect them, but we're not afraid of them.
Oh. So let's talk.
Let's go.
So we know we won. We did all that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Sounders. This is the end of our seventh season
Yep.
in the MLS.
7 years, 7 playoffs.
Right. 7
Someone
playoffs.
tweeted, and I retweeted it. You maybe saw it. Let's not take that lightly.
No.
That's like for a city that has wanted a winning sports team.
Yes.
All the Sounders have been making playoffs every single year. And yeah, we don't have an MLS Cup. We do have the Sports Shield, which is just
More
badass.
important.
However, like someone said, I also retweeted it. You can't win a cup if you're not in the playoffs, and we've been in the playoffs.
A chip
every
in
year.
a chair, as they say in poker.
Yep.
If you have a chip in a chair, you can win.
Yes.
When you look at 7 years in,
Hold on. Thank you. I'm back.
next time do that.
Oh, sorry. Just so you guys can hear that. Yeah. I gotta be consistent with getting the mic,
That's good.
James will probably appreciate that.
7 years in.
That's my mic. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's what I always label his.
Yeah.
I don't touch it. I usually just put my gloves on when I get it and I set up the show. 7 years in, we have had a propensity for not showing up early in big games. When you look back, I was in a hotel room.
You're nailing it.
I was in a hotel room in Milan, Italy, and
so on fire with
we
this
lost
right now.
RSL in RSL. And then we came home, and I was here for that game. It was pouring pissing down rain, worse than yesterday, and we have 2 goals, and then that dipshit kicks it off the line. I can't remember who it was now, and we lose that game or we lose the series. But this was one of the first times that we came out with the intensity unlike any other match. And again, I know we've done it before in some games, but from a game that mattered, that our playoffs started yesterday.
Yep.
I mean, I know the playoffs technically started today, but the playoffs started yesterday. And we came out and said, fuck the rest of MLS. This is ours. This is our cup. We're taking it.
Fucking nailing it, dude. That's exactly it. Like,
well, that's the problem. Yeah, that was kind of, yeah. But 5 minutes in.
Hold on, what did he say, though?
He said Mark said that we kind of hit cruise control after we scored the third goal. And that's fine. I mean, once you score three.
But not just the cruise control. It wasn't like they weren't getting, like they were getting dominated and it was the game was still in question.
Yeah.
No, it was.
Yeah.
They didn't attack as much, but they were still pushing.
Exactly.
They were still fighting.
Yes.
But
they maintained it. Yes.
They maintained aggressively, I thought.
And after Marcel scored their one pity goal, that was it. I mean, we were done. We shut it down.
Pineda was there.
It was
Make sure it didn't happen again.
Yeah. Okay. It was all Pineda.
Of course, it was a lot. Pineda,
Yeah. He let the goal in.
Closer. Well, actually.
Well, that's okay. Whatever. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. But we won. The boys played at a different level. And you know they're going into this week with that same intensity.
Dude, I like that the way we play, like you said, we didn't wait. We were like, let's go. This is LFG time.
It is.
They started. They played well. They took care of business by halftime. My dad said the same thing. He's like, man, they were hungry. They really wanted it that first half. He's like, I would have wanted them to keep scoring more, but he's like, but I understand.
Who was it? Columbus scored 5 goals or whoever it was. One of the East Coast teams scored 5 goals. Portland scored 4. We scored 3. It was the teams that wanted it went for it.
And then
I like that ourselves not a very good team right now.
I was going to that. I was like, well, they didn't have much to fight for. They had no horses in the race. They were basically like, oh, this is like a showcase for a practice.
Yep.
But we took care of business like we had to. That's exactly what we needed to do. And not just that, it gives us a little bit of momentum, a little bit of positive energy. And 2 days later, at home, I'm assuming we're going to have like 55 plus, right? No?
Well,
you don't think so?
No, we'll have maybe.
Come on, Seattle.
30.
Get out of here.
35.
Man. Get out and get out to the clinic.
You feel free to. How many people do you guys think are going to show up on Wednesday? How many people on Wednesday? 35. That's what I said too.
Killing me.
Yeah, well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 10 here at the table, give or take.
Seattle.
I mean, not just at the table, but the people we're bringing. Eastside Math. No, that was Mark Fody Math. You're bringing Alina, I assume.
My dad.
Oh, your dad. Nice.
Really?
Nice. You have like 4, 3. I've got 2. Actually, I have 4. I'm sorry.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah. So there'll be 35-ish. 3 days, 35,000. That's a good number.
I mean, it's a good number.
How about you guys out there? What do you guys think?
Yeah.
I mean, but 35-ish would be
should
great.
have like.
Oh, I think 55 would be. Yes, I agree. But it's
if
not
it was
happening.
the Seahawks,
it's not
dude,
happening.
everybody would be here.
Well, if it was the Seahawks,
come on, man.
Adrian made
but
a comment.
They wouldn't be playing on a Wednesday either.
No, exactly. They wouldn't be playing on Wednesday. That's the big deal. It's a Wednesday at 7:00, right? So.
Adam's going to be there. That's 2 games in a row.
I know.
Let's go.
Adam's bringing his wife. So Adam is attempting. Hopefully she's not listening, or if she is, you should buy tickets.
Yeah.
Adam is working on maybe building up towards maybe season tickets here.
Nice.
I told him to do it as a business expense. R&D.
Definitely with a lot of the news. And speaking of which, I dropped a little bit of a planning to see with him on Saturday about something that we discussed.
Okay, good.
So it is, it's business related. I would think.
Good.
I mean, I'm not a CPA, but
that's right. Are you? Nice,
dude.
That's good.
There's so many people that are looking to get into GA. Like a couple of guys that I met through the Chive. I know what's his name, Liver. Now it's what's his new name, Liver.
Well,
on Twitter.
LFC Seattle.
Yeah. And then
Chris.
Who else? I mean, it seems like a lot more people coming in too. That's cool. I mean, I like it. I mean, even if you're not in GA, it's cool too. But that's where I sit. So it's a lot more people I get to interact with and hang out with. So it's like, yeah.
Do we get the monkey off our back Wednesday?
We have to, yeah. My dad said the same thing.
Score?
He's like 2-1.
2-1.
2-1. Yeah.
2-1.
Well,
hey, how about you guys out there? Score.
Score for Monday
Score
or
for,
for Wednesday?
Score for Wednesday. Score for Wednesday. Anybody? Mark 3-1.
I'm with him 3-1.
3-1.
Eileen also 3-1. That's what I tweeted earlier. With
MF
3-1.
Lisa.
A grandma.
2-1 Seattle.
Yeah, I'm
So that's
assuming
what
we're
I
all
said.
saying Seattle.
I said 2-1.
Grandma, Lisa, and Hugo. In regular time, yeah. Mariana? 2-1. So we have a lot of 2-1s, 3-1s. Who scores?
Oba is going to get on.
Oba's a brace. Oba's a brace.
Marco Papa.
Oba and Marca. Yeah, oh my God. Dude, that was sick. That was disgusting. It was. Well, hey, congratulations. Mark is pregnant.
Mark is pregnant. Mark.
He is Fody. Folly.
Folly. Mark Folly is pregnant now.
No, but Foley
No,
with 2
it's
L's.
just Folly.
Fan of Latin last year, yeah.
Yeah.
The Folly.
The Folly.
Folly. Folly, lolly, lolly. No, yeah, anyways.
Oh, and I guess shout out to the new.
Jerry. Yeah, Jerry.
Jerry.
Yeah. The most appropriate Fody ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. It really is.
That was the best kept secret.
Juan Valdez says 3-0 to the good guys
3-0.
with Oba ×2 and Dempsey.
Wow.
I agree. Brace for Oba.
I still think Barrett.
Ooh, Oba, Dempsey, and Valdez scoring.
I think Barrett loves scoring.
And Lisa says L.A. is Barrett's territory.
Did you see Barrett?
Oh, Barrett's comment was
Did you see his
great.
missed goal? Oh.
Oh, he almost scored. Yeah, he was. Oh, my God. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, I didn't see it.
I didn't see
Because that was
it
on
either.
your side. I didn't see it.
Literally,
Did he really?
he literally
I didn't see that part.
the signage board when he missed that one.
Dude, it was so open. He should have scored that.
All right, so then here's another important question. A follow-up.
Who asked it?
We're assuming. No, mine.
Oh,
was
yours.
mine.
Oh.
So it's really important because I'm asking it.
Yeah.
We win. We're all assuming we win. Who do we want to face? Do we want? Well, so the situation is Portland and Kansas City. Kansas City is going to Portland on Thursday. So Thursday night we will know if Portland wins, we go to Dallas. If Kansas City wins, we face Vancouver. So do we want to face?
Vancouver.
Do we want to say fuck Portland and get them out?
Vancouver, because
Yeah.
we kill both of them.
No, I know.
I don't care
But
either.
come on.
But
Golazo.
if you could choose, if you could,
If you could choose,
what
do you
scenario
want
would
to
you
face
want?
Vancouver or
I don't
Dallas?
care either. I know it doesn't matter.
Money for this traveler over here. Money
Hey,
wise,
yeah,
Oh,
listen,
yeah,
as a
yeah.
guy who wants to travel, I want to go to Vancouver.
money wise, traveler over here.
I'm not going to Dallas.
No, I don't care about that. I don't care about travel.
I do.
I don't care.
I wanna go to the game.
care about one.
Wins.
Timbers are out. F them.
Well, then we're going to face Dallas then.
and no, you said if we beat
If
Kansas
Portland,
City,
if Kansas City wins, we face Vancouver.
Yeah,
if
that's what I
Portland
want.
wins, if Portland
Yes,
wins,
yes.
we play Dallas.
No, I want Portland to lose because then it's 2 birds with 1 stone.
Right.
Portland's out.
I know,
Fuck
yes,
them.
yeah.
And we
Then
play
we beat
Vancouver,
Vancouver.
and we beat them like, hey, remember that bus
Hi,
ride?
Mark.
Remember that bus ride?
We're redoing that.
Yeah.
Chris is going. Well, we have to make this happen.
And I got a new job, so right now I don't have that flexibility. So I don't know if
Bullshit.
it's a weekday. If it's a
weekend.
weekday,
It's a weekend. It's a Sunday.
or if it's I can do that. I can do that.
In the second round.
Yeah, the 8th.
Yeah. I can do it, dude.
You will have. Okay.
Dude, if it's a weekend,
It's the 8th.
When it's a weekend, it's on
It's
me.
the 8th.
It's on me. I got you.
There you go.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. You had
Okay.
me for George.
Okay, then
got
I
you
need
for
a
the
lot of
playoffs.
alcohol too. Then.
Don't worry, dude. I still have booze from
Okay,
our
good.
last trip to Portland. I got some bourbon.
That's good. I need some
Yeah.
vodka too. We need to do
I
a
don't
little
have
everything.
vodka, but
We can make it happen, yeah.
We could make it happen.
That's not a guarantee, actually, because I was going to say all the games are on Sunday.
No.
Seahawks conflict.
We already went over that a little while ago.
They don't play for 3 weeks.
The first. No, I don't watch the show. I don't know why we're interacting with them instead of you guys, but
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
I'm not listening. I stopped listening. Whoa! Hey, get out of here!
And
You're
that's
out.
That's a yellow card. That's a yellow card.
Where's my Subway yellow card on my app?
Seriously.
But anyways, yeah. The bottom line is, it doesn't matter. We're getting ahead of ourselves, but
Yeah.
the reality is, we need everybody to come out Wednesday night. We need to focus on Wednesday night. We need to be loud.
Yes.
Like I said, my
Loud.
daughter's taking the day off of her soccer match practice, and it was a tough choice for her. We were driving home, and I'm like, you need to make a decision. And she goes, well, how long do I have? I'm like, well, you kind of have 37 minutes until we get home to make a decision, or maybe you can sleep on it. But I got to. Well, no, I'm on auto renew, so I'm out $85 like that because of this game.
Right.
Okay, great. $85 for 4 tickets, not a big deal. Not a big deal. But so I tell her, you got to decide. So she finally does. By the time we get home, she said, I want to go.
Nice.
And I'm like, great. Which we already talked about. But
Great answer. Great answer.
and we're gonna bring some of our neighbors.
For whenever you watch this,
So-
when you're older.
Yeah.
Great answer.
Yeah. The problem is she's on YouTube way too much, so she sees
Dude,
all this
so
stuff.
yeah, my brother was telling me that. He's like,
The
dude,
kids.
we're old. By the way, they had a
know.
YouTube channel now without ads. I was like, you have to pay $10. I was like,
Yeah.
I would never pay 10
know.
bucks. He's like, that's because
They
you're
just
old.
launched it. They just launched it.
And I'm like,
Yeah, you are.
yeah, he's like, everybody's they have shows on there now. If you're like 20 and under,
Yeah.
you're watching YouTube for everything. It's not even Netflix anymore.
Yep.
I was like, what the?
Yep.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. That's because
We're old.
for no ads.
Yeah,
Trust me.
exactly.
I don't mind it, but obviously I'm.
All right, so we're at 8:27. Does anybody else out there have any questions? Do you guys have any
18 and under.
questions? 8:30. Wow. So the most important question.
MF Lisa just dropping bombs.
Well, hold on, wait a minute, hold on. I'm gonna repeat it. Don't worry, hold on. So we have a question from the audience, and the funny part is, I'll explain it at the end. But we were just asked,
Lisa.
is it true that redheads have no soul?
Yeah.
Ironically
Great
enough,
comeback.
it was a ginger who asked that. It was not Lexi.
Sonar Riley just. Oh baby. Oh baby.
Lisa asked. The real question was, Lisa asked, "What time is the show over?" And the show was over technically an hour ago when we started.
Pretty much.
But oh God, no, I didn't. Yeah, I did. But yeah, the show's over shortly. Okay, so Grandma has a real question,
Oh, we got a question.
a serious question now. Okay.
Ross related.
Here, actually, hold on a minute. Here you go.
Ross related question. This is Grandma.
Grandma's question is, in thinking about having announcers and in things, you do need somebody now that's going to be there for a long time. You need somebody.
I'm willing to be there a long time. By the way.
You need
Sounders,
somebody
just in case.
that the general public kind of knows, not just the 1, 2, 3, 5% of us that have
so you
fans
know.
forever.
The S2 fans, they know me.
And we do need somebody that speaks Spanish, that
Yo hablo español.
that knows
Me gustan los
that
tacos.
can do
Y
either
el fútbol.
play-by-play or color. And Hugo, I think you're a good candidate for the job.
Thank you, Grandma.
What names would come up that the general public would know? That I mean, those of us that are Sounders fans and at heart, and not just not just fans that are getting interested in the game and stuff. You really need to have somebody that the general public can associate with.
You know who I was just thinking about? Hold on, sorry. The dude, oh man. No, not Nico. No, not even him. I'm talking like even bigger. The guy who does the Spanish, he's like the Spanish guy for ESPN FC. He used to play in the MLS. He would cover all those. He's well known, ESPN. He's well known nationally. Used to play in the MLS.
But
He
you
was a
also-
Spanish, English.
Which that brings up. I mean, that brings up a great
Yeah.
commentary.
I mean, hey, Sounders, don't listen. I'm ready. You give me a shot, I will. I'll do my
Right,
best.
but I think it's a great question, Grandma. It's a great commentary that if we do this right, if you look at it correctly, what segment of population are they trying to go after next? And if they did have someone who is a true bilingual who could entertain and be involved and engage with both, I know you kind of claim to be that one, which is the only reason we brought you on SonarFeed, so we could expand our audience from 38 to 39 and a half people.
Yeah.
But
1.5,
you know,
baby.
but the reality
That's
is, it's a great
1.5%.
comment. It's a very, very interesting comment.
Well, one of the things too, Aaron, that you and I were talking about earlier is, in our earlier days, I loved hockey, I loved basketball, and I loved baseball.
Molina.
And
It's
the
Molina.
announcers that
yes.
the
Thank you.
announcers that I remember from back then were Johnny Cusack, Kurt Gowdy.
Dropping
and-
knowledge, folks.
And
knowledge.
of course, our announcers here in Seattle that everybody goes with.
Yeah.
We need to establish somebody like that. I mean, we used to, when I was a kid, we used to listen to the baseball games. Every house on our street
Yeah.
had the baseball
Yeah,
games
but see,
on.
and then Grandma, I told you I agree, and I want that. But is today's business structure not going to allow that?
Well, it's a great question because we were talking about it before the show, and I grew up. I mean, granted, okay, I'm old, right?
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously,
But I'm
it's
old.
almost 40.
But I'm older.
What's your 40th, by the way?
My 40th was earlier this year.
Oh, you're already 40.
You won't, you know. I don't remember that night, but you don't either.
I was not here, remember?
Oh, that's right. You were doing something jerk off with the Seahawks or something.
Well, I'm almost
Yeah, that's right.
double your
Super
age,
Bowl.
but I'm thinking like of my grandson.
Yeah.
Who he plays soccer.
Yep.
And he'll watch an occasional game, but there's nobody there that excites him that he wants to listen to.
Yeah.
And it's
How old is he?
age group.
16.
He's 16.
Okay.
But the age group that you got to get in there now are the
Damn it.
20s,
Yeah.
21s,
It's the 18 to
I'm not going to
29
be
year
able
olds.
to
Yeah.
get
You
up
know?
in that mix now. Because
Well, you're old, so whatever. You're whatever.
Yeah,
but,
I'm right behind you. Huh?
but no,
But I mean,
it's
you mentioned to any of those kids Dave Niehaus, and they know who it is.
Yes,
They do.
and that's the thing. I agree. I want somebody to be the voice, to always be the face, the voice, like Dave Niehaus. But it seems like the way they've done it every 4 years, and maybe it could have been Ross's prerogative. Maybe he wanted to move on to another level.
Right.
Can we have someone that's going to be here 20 years? Is that even feasible?
Well, I don't even know whether that's feasible or not, but one of the names that everybody has loved in doing the broadcasts all the time is Zakawani.
Yeah, I mean,
Everybody kind of knows.
I think we're all going to have. I think
Zakawani
he's
is.
going to be a color guy, but I think, like Aaron said, can he be the play-by-play guy?
and you know,
Have to
let's
have
give
him try it out.
him a chance. That's fine. I agree with
What-
that. But yeah, it's an interesting thought. So
You think Steve could be the play-by-play guy, not just the
there you
color
go.
guy?
Do we want to hold that? We're gonna bring Mark in for a minute. Whoa.
Literally almost fell off the seat.
Oh no!
No, someone just moved the seat out of me. I mean,
You know,
Right,
I,
you wanna
I think
swing
it would
there?
be great. I think it'd be great. I really adore Steve. When I've talked with him, I have some trouble understanding him, just the accent.
English, yeah. I mean, it's yeah.
But I think it'd be good.
He's shyer than you think he is.
But Ross,
Yeah, who,
Ross
Zach Lonnie? Yeah.
is still my guy.
Yeah. So Ross, I'm not saying Ross is Niehaus. I'm not saying Ross is whatever. But Ross was a guy who'd been here for 4 years. He's a guy that when I turned on the radio or I turned on the stream or I did whatever, when I was on the road, it was back to that feeling we talked about earlier. I had that relaxing feeling of, okay, I know what's going on, and this is good. And we don't know what happened. The Sounders have been very good about saying, and I know Adrian said it, just trust us. Have we ever done you wrong? A few things, but whatever. But for the most part, they've been fairly good. They've done their track record's pretty good. I know I'm a pretty vocal person overall, but they've done a fairly decent job. But I look at it from a guy who I want consistent voice. I want a strong voice. I liked Ross. There's a million reasons why it happened. Okay, fine, but whatever. You have your mic. right there.
yeah, my bad. So, yeah, I think Steve will do a great job. I think he
Yeah,
could, he could
I
do
agree.
play-by-play. Accent-wise, as someone with an accent, and I listened to him on Saturday with his British accent. I think he did good, man. I think I understood him completely. He could probably, it'll probably be easier. I'm trying to find a way to say this. Yeah, Man, America has an infatuation with soccer, British accents. Love you, James.
They do. Yeah.
Love you, dude. You, aside of your accent, you're the man. So I think it just follows that, where it just follows that same format that's worked for the Sounders. It has worked, and he's younger. He's got the story behind him, with what happened.
Yep.
So it makes complete sense to do it, and I think he could do a good job, and I wouldn't mind him doing it.
I would say that he has a very welcoming voice.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I mean, when you talk with Steve, he's very
Say it on here on camera, man.
he's very
Scoot over, man. You could cut him.
There you go. Yep.
It's okay.
he's very
you.
eloquent. He's very soothing, and you just get the sense that he is a very passionate, nice
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
gentleman.
totally.
Absolutely.
Totally.
I also got that from Ross, though. So
I do too.
maybe that is a good. I don't want to say like for like
I will.
trade, but
I will just say, the Sounders organization, we have a lot of passion
Yep.
in our fans. We are the vocal minority. There is I guess he said the 1% or the 5% or whatever,
Right.
whatever Adrian said, and it's true. There's a very vocal minority on Twitter, and when we played Panama in the U.S. men's national team game back in 2013, there was a national writer from the Washington Post who used the hashtag lagging because we didn't sell as many, because everybody here has a bravado of we're going to sell 60,000 seats for
Right.
every freaking game. We're going to do this and that. The reality is the vocal minority talks a big game, but the vocal minority is the 1%.
You're right.
So there's that
You're
feeling
right,
of,
dude.
yes, the 1% of us were pissed off or frustrated, and mine was not so much as mine was as a guy who has grown up with the best voice in the game, and I would listen to spring training games for baseball because Dave Niehaus was calling him, or Ernie Harwell back in Detroit. It didn't matter what was going on.
Detroit have a team.
You had that.
Michigan, yeah, the Tigers,
Yeah.
yeah. I think they've won the
Really?
World Series before, since
the World
a few
Series?
times. Things here Seattle fans don't know anything about.
Wow.
But
Dude.
oh,
low
did I say that
blow,
loud?
bro.
Oh,
Low blow.
Hey,
This is our
since
city.
91,
It's
I've
our
been-
city.
Since '91, I've been a Mariners fan.
I know.
when
Why you
moved here.
clowning?
I'm not.
You're clowning on yourself.
I'm
In
not.
essence, you're slapping
No.
yourself. You're like,
No.
don't do that.
When
to
you hire
yourself.
Pete Carroll as a coach, I'm going to do it.
After he wins the Super Bowl,
Yeah, I
the
still fire
first
the fucker.
the biggest championship in the
Yeah.
city's sporting
Yeah,
history.
I would totally.
When was the last time Lions went to the Super Bowl?
Never.
Exactly.
ever. Oh my
Yeah.
God. But they have the best guy's name ever. For their new offensive coordinator.
Oh my God.
What is it? It's like, shoot, what the hell is it? It's like Jim
I'm a
Bob
badass.
Colton or something
No,
like that.
Jim Bob Cooter.
Jim Bob Cooter. That's the new offensive coordinator for the Lions. Yep. But no. But the point is,
Winning.
the Sounders are a great organization.
Talk about getting free beers everywhere you go. What's your name?
Jim Bob Cooter.
The Sounders, terrible. The Sounders could be an amazing organization. They could be the number one in the world, and they're on their way. And they have to get out of their own way sometimes in order to get there. And it's not a
He's
negative
right, though.
comment,
No,
but
it's not.
it's a today was a kind of a clusterfuck online. Ticketmaster had a bug, so nobody I had tickets in
It's
my
constructive
window.
criticism.
It is. I'm
Yeah.
trying to be constructive. in
And
that. It's-
if you're going to
it's
be
not
a
negative
world-class
overall.
organization,
Yes,
these are
world-class.
the expectations.
Exactly.
You know?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to be a 7-year, yes, exactly. And they are going to learn. They're going to make mistakes. Mistakes happen. Guess what? Even I make mistakes.
But let me tell you, man.
I know.
Adrian,
I know.
that dude
I know.
is the savviest business guy.
Yeah.
So I asked this question. I asked a question to the Q&A. One was a funny, one of our classic SonarFeed questions.
But you didn't ask him to come on the show.
No, dude, I'm not gonna do that. And it's the No Sarietes
I would've done
podcast
that for you.
celebration.
The only reason I sent you there.
Dude, I have to show respect.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And okay,
You're the
maybe,
worst spy ever.
I know. Well, I'm not gonna do that when I'm on the mic at their own, celebration. Respect, man. Anyhow,
I do believe I got the bumper for SonarFeed at the last.
Yes, we did it. We did that. Yeah.
I did get the bumper from Taylor Twellman at the last.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I know.
No
That's right. Yeah.
Sarietes.
Which actually is
100th
I have queued up for the end of this one. Yeah, it's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, well, I asked. One was a funny, and I was like, let me do a two-part question to get two questions, like a lot of other people did. One was a taco question.
And what he said.
And, Adrian likes El Camion or a place in Capitol Hill, but he didn't say what kind.
Oh, okay.
But he named the joints.
Probably because he has some ownership in it.
Steve, being the youngest with the organization, came out with the youngest answer, which is basic chicken tacos. At home, which I respect. You know. And Roger said he had enchiladas. He couldn't remember his last. I asked him what was the last taco you had. I didn't ask him what kind of taco.
Well, remember, he's going with us to El Reconcito next time he comes on the
dude,
show.
we need to take him out.
We're taking
dude.
him out full on that.
Some
We told me
lengua.
to Uber him. Yeah.
a little lengua.
Yeah.
And then I said, if you could put up a billboard with any quote or image on it, what would it be? Because
Nice
I want to see
question.
how they think. What
Good
are they gonna,
question.
think something personal or
SonarFeed Monday night, 7:30.
Every
Yeah.
Monday, no question. Looking for sponsors. We'd love to have your help and support. Look how we do. It's awesome. Okay, so back to this. They all decided to take a little bit of time. Adrian, and I was like, oh man, he's probably gonna say something Sounders related. And sure enough, he did say something Sounders related. It was like, yeah, our what was it? The Fan for Life, Sounder Till I Die, which was great. It was a beautiful answer. I get it. I respected it, and it's because businessman, dude. It's his.
Absolutely.
That's how he is. He's
Yeah.
a poker
Poker
player.
with him.
No.
No.
God, no.
You will lose your
I
pants
want him on my
off.
side.
Yes, for sure. And that's who I would want to run my organization. That's who I would want to run my business, my family business. Roger did the same thing. It was interesting. Roger did the same thing. He went into his community community outreach role, and he's like, boom, and I love the answer, by the way. La Barra. Let's have a La Barra billboard. Yeah.
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 Right.
And then he said, and this is cool. He said it as other people were cheering and stuff, being included, and every other supporter group right after and taking turns.
Yeah.
So it was cool to see that, but it is business, man. And
So let me ask you a question now.
Yeah.
If you could hire any one of the three of them to be on your team, who would you do?
Adrian.
I'd choose Roger.
What kind of team are we talking about?
It's a good
Yeah.
point. But from
That's
a
a better
business
question.
But from a business perspective.
Business?
Yeah.
Oh, Adrian Hansen.
Adrian.
Yeah. Okay. So then you're talking about building up a community then.
And
Roger.
making
Yeah.
a world-class
Yeah.
organization,
Yeah.
top-notch business,
Good
strong
answer, though.
revenues. I don't have to worry about downsizing. I want to keep growing.
Roger is smarter than I think anybody
I
gets.
think the role that they've put him in is
Limiting him.
Dynamite. Perfect.
It could not have been
Yeah.
a more perfect role.
Exactly.
No,
A
I
more
agree.
perfect person.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He absolutely embodies everything.
Can he do even more?
Oh, I think he is. Yeah.
You
I
can
think he
always
is.
do
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
He's
He
got the
does
heart
hard for
for
it.
it.
Now-
he's got the mindset for it.
Who would I want to be on my team? How should I put it? When money does not matter? Roger.
Yeah, Roger. I'll do
Roger.
that. Yeah, that's what I meant by building the community, building
Yeah.
up the real.
Yeah. When money is not anywhere in the equation, it's not business related. It's just someone that I want to be part of my inner circle. I'll take Roger, man.
All right, so let's do this. We have one more live question, but let me ask a question here online. If Hugo were announcing during Papa's goal, what would it have sounded like? This comes from Lisa.
Oh, that's a great question. Let me tell you.
You gotta hold it out. Here.
Yeah,
okay.
but make sure you hold it out because you don't want to blow it up.
Alright.
So you want to think about it for a minute?
Yeah. Let me.
So then
let me think about that.
another question from SSFC Victory Lap. What are your favorite Sounders related superstitions?
My jersey is still not washed.
Eileen doesn't do laundry. That was offline. Yeah. Well. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd say the scarf I wear.
The scarf I wear. I can't tell you because I don't want to break that superstition. I mean, there are definite relationships over the years from. I still have a pair of Victory underwear that I will actually only wear those for the MLS Cup. They are ripped and they don't like they're just but I will wear them in the MLS Cup. I wear certain socks.
Sorry, Kristen.
Yeah, it's horrible. They're hidden away now. I mean, I haven't washed them in 6 years either. So they kind of walk. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Wow.
Hey, listen. When you've only had 4
Dude.
big games ever, you can torn them inside out and
Your
rotate them.
friend.
It's totally fine. No, not really.
My
That's a
brother
joke.
from another mother.
But I don't.
Thank God.
Yeah, but you didn't wash your jersey. But now I do. I don't have that same jersey superstition, so I wash mine because I don't have that.
I've watched it throughout the year, but recently because
Since-
we
yes.
went for a big loss,
Right.
and I went to a lot of games
I-
we lost.
I buy-
Since we tied,
Yep.
lost, won, whatever. I mean, since we tied and won,
Yep.
I have not watched it.
And see, I buy a hat at one of our first wins of the year, and that hat sits in my closet until next year. And I've done that for like 5 years now. So I have my hat for next year already picked out. I haven't worn it yet, but it's sitting there ready to go for 2016 because I buy it. So I have all these little weird things. But again, I'm also...
Okay, do it.
I don't... Yeah.
Bust it out.
Go ahead.
So I do have.
Don't let her park in the front.
Okay.
Ever.
There you go. So don't park in the front for
Well.
Grandma.
So
Mark?
I have one question, and
Yep.
it's from LFC Seattle.
Yep.
Who I egregiously chided on Twitter, and so I apologize for that. 'Cause
Wait, you
He's my
chided somebody on
boy,
Twitter?
dude. What? Get out of here! Get out of here! Chris is my boy.
he made fun of my Cougs, and I ruffled the feathers and said,
Great job.
I'm not going to have that. Anyways, so a question, not really from him, but from him, through me.
Best manager in Europe.
No. So Jurgen Klopp, I would like to know,
Best
are
manager.
you going to tie the rest of the EPL? And I say Jurgen Klopp as I am talking to you,
Yep.
because you've got the glasses and the beard going.
Oh my God, he does look like him.
Yeah, that's a
He
compliment.
does look like him. Wow.
Yes.
I didn't even dawn on me
They-
with
Could
the
you
little.
please give me a German accent, too?
No, I can't do that. But
Try it.
no.
I don't even know how
No.
to do it. That was epic. Drop the mic and get out of here.
So Jurgen Klopp is my favorite European manager.
I know you're a big Bundesliga guy.
He,
big.
He was at Dortmund for
And Dortmund's got the
shit
greatest
forever.
tifos. Probably
Oh my God.
Bundesliga.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He played at Meissen.
Oh, I
whatever
got
it
next.
is,
Next.
Meissen
I
05.
got next after
Okay,
you.
and then we're gonna wrap it up here in about 5 minutes.
I got two next then.
Well, then hurry up.
Okay.
But yeah, he is. If you give him enough time, and again, I say this as a guy who, when Arlo was here, asked. There was a tweet on there about who's your European team or your EPL team, and I'm like, I don't really have one yet because I've watched. I mean, Man U was the first EPL team I ever saw live, and well, exactly. But I watched and looked at all the European leagues. So as soon as I became a soccer fan, and you guys have heard this a million times, and maybe those new haven't, but I was not a soccer fan. I was a Seahawks season ticket holder. I watched Drew Carey raise the flag, and then I got into soccer, and I watched every single minute of soccer I could watch. But I didn't pick a team because I wanted to watch it all. But then someone held my feet to the fire, and I'm like, well, I have to pick somebody. The one I know the most of is Man U, which is like the Yankees of
Right,
EPL.
right.
And it's hard because I hate the Yankees. But watching him coach, it's a different world. And now that he's at Liverpool, I'm not super excited about it. What are we doing?
Getting Trey's attention.
Oh, Trey!
Trey! All right.
There you go.
That's our amazing.
But Liverpool
server.
is funny because Jason, great fan of the friend
Yes.
of the show. LFC Seattle, Chris, great. He obviously
Jason down
Liverpool.
in Utah repping.
Britt, there's a million people who are Liverpool fans, but I never really got into Liverpool because I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's hard not to. And then watching their 30 for 30.
That was deep.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
that blew me
that
away.
was
I
deep.
cried.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like a total
I get
cry.
it. Yeah.
So now with my manager, my favorite European manager, who I would have loved
He
to
did
have come
tell
here.
me to hurry up a little
God,
bit
I
ago,
wish
just
he
so you
would
guys
have been
know.
here.
He told me.
Oh my God. Anyways, so that's all. That's
All
all.
right,
That's it. Yeah. Yes. The answer is yes. He's a great coach, and I love him.
Yes.
And
All
yes.
right, my turn. So back.
Hurry up,
Boom.
good.
First to Lisa's answer. How would I call Marco Papa's call? I'm going to call this. This is my notorious BI Marco Papa goal call. So I would be like, that's a Sounders goal. Lasso! Scored by Marco! I love it when you call me Big Papa.
Nice job.
Let's go.
Nice job.
That's how I would call
All
Marco's
right.
goal.
Last.
And second, big, huge shout out. Let's go to Steve Collins and ECS Tipo, all the volunteers.
yeah.
Our mi hermano, Dan, the man, Danicus at Twitter, Jesse, and everybody that busted out one of the greatest tifos.
Yeah.
He called it his favorite, Dan.
So
the
emotional.
10 years shout out to Respect to all the supporters that have been with us, support in the past, that passed away from either accidents or cancer, what it was. Very touching tribute, perfectly executed. So yeah, I wanted to shout that out. That was amazing, and it was so happened, dude, that Osvaldo from Barra invited a coworker of his, and I didn't know this. She had her little kid with him. He was jumping pogo. She was high jumping. She was well covered up. So I was like, you guys were amazing. Sitting in the front row. You guys went hard. Didn't care. Love it. Welcome back. And then later on, she posted on the Barra page, thank you guys for welcoming me so much to the game. I hope to have beers with you guys. Want some cancer free.
Nah.
She was rocking her pink gear.
That's awesome.
Underneath her Sounders gear. Maybe she didn't want to share with us. That's what it was. But she afterwards said it, and she appreciated that we were all so welcoming to her. So
that's
that
awesome.
tied with that tifo. So I was like, man, shout out to the community, the supporters, the boys on the pitch.
Yep.
To you, man, my man. Love you.
Dude, that's great.
Love everybody.
Yep. And that tifo was pretty special.
Yeah, dude.
It was pretty special.
Yeah.
And the best part was explaining it to my kids and my wife and making sure they understood and that what it was about. And again, we're at a perfect view. We're directly across from it. And for those of you who haven't seen it, I'm going to pull up this real quick while I'm talking. But it was a very, very powerful display of. Everybody who puts the time and effort into it,
dude,
it's amazing. And when you look at this, and you see this, if it will focus or not, I'm not sure if it's going to focus, but it says, 10 years for you, with you forever. Of course, now it's going to. I don't want to delete my photo, but what a great tifo. So good job. And again, those that we've lost, those that are friends and family of ECS. There you go. 10 years. So beautiful. So we're at 8:53. We're gonna wrap up.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was only like 8:15.
No.
Wow.
We're way in.
Nice. Thanks for everybody that stayed out.
Thank you all.
Hung out.
Good news is, or bad news, depending on how you view it. We have 5 of the 6 old shows have been processed.
Yeah. Check them out.
The 6th one needs to get some editing done, which I'll do hopefully tomorrow.
Where are they at?
If not Wednesday.
Where are they at?
2 of them are up on YouTube.
YouTube right now.
The other 3 that are done will be uploaded tomorrow, and then the 6th one will be up hopefully tomorrow, the next day, as well as this one. So while we're done with the show, I've put on this hardware on this laptop, the software to make it all happen.
Yes.
So we'll be able to process things quicker.
Nice.
So in theory, we'll be all up within 24 hours again, back to the old days.
Yes.
To everybody who comes out weekly, to everybody who watches weekly,
Thank
and or
you.
gets
Love
found
you
this
guys.
later. Again, we're here to have fun.
Tweet us.
It's family.
Yes.
Come down and visit us sometime. We want to have people involved in this. We want to have fun. Tweet us questions.
Come on, hang out, have beers. We had like 6 people here hanging out with us, having beers, asking questions, laughing.
Yep.
Just come down.
It's family. So Hugo and Aaron will be at Merchants.
No question.
At 5 or 5:30 on
I'll be there.
Wednesday.
Now that I work down there. Pioneers.
What?
Yeah,
I know,
that's awesome.
We'll be back next Monday.
All right, man.
Hopefully,
I'll be here
with 2 playoff wins in hand.
No, we will be here with.
See you guys next week. Love you guys.
Oh,
bye.
Yeah.
But first, here's Twiller Twellman from the last Nos Arietes event.
Let's go.
You're watching the Sonar feed, and I have no idea what I'm talking about, and neither do they. You're watching the Sonar feed, and I have no idea what I'm talking about.